Your person is currently feeling an overwhelming sense of sensuality and emotional connection towards you. There is a deep yearning within them for intimacy, a longing to feel the closeness and warmth that once defined your relationship. They find themselves craving the playful moments you once shared, those times when laughter and lightheartedness filled the air between you. However, as they reach out in their mind, they realize that the dynamic between you two has shifted. They can feel the distance that has grown between you, and it pains them to see you angry and distant, perhaps even cold towards them. They recognize that something has changed, and it weighs heavily on their heart. Your person misses the emotional openness you once displayed. There was a time when you allowed yourself to be vulnerable with them, when you shared your deepest thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. They miss that connection, that rawness, where you were free to express yourself in all your complexity. To them, that emotional intimacy was one of the most beautiful aspects of your relationship, and they long to have it restored. It's not just about physical closeness for them, it's the emotional bond that meant so much and still does. In response to the current situation, your person has been reflecting on how to fix things. They are planning to communicate with you soon, perhaps through a heartfelt letter or a deeply personal message. They want to express everything they've been feeling in the most sincere way possible, reaching out to you with vulnerability and honesty. They are determined to bridge the gap between you, believing that communication is key to healing the distance that has formed. Beyond this, your person harbors a strong desire for a successful and harmonious relationship with you. They envision a future where you both share an unbreakable bond, built on mutual trust and love. They long for a relationship where both of you can express yourselves freely, without fear or insecurity. There is no room for doubt in their mind that you possess all the qualities that make for an ideal partner. They see in you the potential to be a wonderful spouse, someone who can build a life together filled with love, understanding, and emotional support. In their eyes, you embody the qualities of both a loving wife or husband, dependable, caring, and devoted. What your person wants more than anything is to take a leap of faith with you. They feel that the connection between you is unique and powerful, filled with love, passion, and a profound emotional understanding that few other relationships possess. This bond, they believe, is special and worth fighting for. They are ready to take the next step and commit fully to you, with the hope that you will feel the same and be willing to do the same. For them, the idea of committing to a future together is not just about love, but about trust, loyalty, and the deep emotional connection you share. In the past, your person went through a period of isolation and introspection. They found themselves in what could be described as a hermit phase, withdrawn from the world due to the toxicity and imbalance in their life. During this time, they struggled to feel like they could offer you the kind of relationship you truly deserve. They were burdened by their own issues, and it left them feeling inadequate and unsure of how to provide the emotional and mental support that a relationship with you required. They were aware of their shortcomings and feared that they couldn't measure up to the love and care you so rightfully deserve. This period of self-reflection was difficult for them, but it has also been a wake-up call. They now realize that they have been missing you more than they ever expected. Their emotions have grown stronger with time, and the absence of your presence in their life has left a deep void. They are upset by the distance between you, longing to heal the rift and return to a place of mutual understanding and affection. Every day without you feels incomplete, and they want to find a way back to the emotional connection that once existed so naturally between you two. Your person also desires balance and reciprocity in the relationship. They are not asking for perfection, but for a genuine give and take that will allow both of you to feel valued, heard, and loved. They believe that you are the only person with whom they can be emotionally vulnerable. In you, they find a safe space to let down their guard and share their true self without fear of judgment. To them, you are the person who makes them feel strong, supported, and capable of facing whatever challenges life may present. You are their strength, their emotional anchor, and their source of love. At this moment, your person is fully invested in healing the bond between you, believing that with the right communication and effort, there is still so much potential for happiness and fulfillment. They are not willing to let go without fighting for what they know is a deep, meaningful connection, a relationship full of love, passion, and emotional depth that they are determined to nurture and grow. I distract myself because it's too painful to be without you at night. The quiet hours of darkness stretch endlessly, and I find myself consumed by the ache of your absence. I dread being alone with my thoughts and fears, as they circle me like predators, ready to pounce. These moments of solitude reveal truths I can no longer ignore, truths about how much you mean to me and how deeply I long for you. I cannot lie to myself anymore. Being apart from you is an emptiness I cannot fill. My perspective on life has shifted profoundly since you entered it. I began to love the world around me because of the love I have for you. The beauty I once overlooked now captures my attention, as if your presence has illuminated even the smallest details of existence. Flowers seem more vibrant, the sky more expansive, and even the breeze carries a sweetness it never had before. It's as though your love has breathed life into everything, making the mundane feel extraordinary. Yet, despite this newfound appreciation for life, I struggle. My thoughts are scattered, and forming coherent sentences feels impossible. All I can think about is the pain I've caused you. The guilt weighs heavily on me, an ever-present reminder of the mistakes I've made. I replay moments of my failure, hoping to rewrite them in my mind, but knowing it's too late. You are my other half, the missing piece to my puzzle. We are two parts of a whole, meant to be together. Without you, I feel incomplete, like a fragment of myself wandering aimlessly in search of its counterpart. Meeting you was like lifting a veil I didn't even realize was there. Suddenly, the world became clearer, brighter, and full of possibilities. Everything around me seemed to pulse with life and energy, and it was all because of you. You've shown me a world I never thought I'd see, a world where love transforms and uplifts. It's as though the universe conspired to bring us together, and now that I've experienced this connection, I can't imagine life without it. There are things I've never told anyone, shadows I've kept hidden for fear of being misunderstood. But with you, it's different. I want to share my darkest secrets, lay bare the parts of me that I've kept locked away. You are the only person I trust to see me for who I truly am, the only one I believe could understand and accept me. This trust is both exhilarating and terrifying, but it's a risk I'm willing to take because you are worth it. The thought of losing you is unbearable. It's a prospect that fills me with a deep, gnawing anxiety that I can't shake. Imagining a life without you feels like staring into a void, an endless expanse of loneliness and despair. My reality right now is far from what I want it to be. It feels like a punishment, a penance for the mistakes and sins of my past. Every moment apart from you is a reminder of what I've lost and what I so desperately want to regain. Being in love is a beautiful but painful experience. It has opened my heart in ways I never thought possible, but it has also exposed me to the sharp edges of longing and regret. The love I feel for you is so profound, so all-encompassing, that being without you feels like an open wound. You are my solace, my peace, and my joy. When I'm with you, the world makes sense. When I'm not, it's as though everything is slightly off kilter. You are precious to me, a rare and extraordinary gift from the divine. I don't know what I did to deserve meeting someone as incredible as you, but I am endlessly grateful for it. You have brought meaning to my life in ways I never imagined. Your presence is a constant reminder of what love can be, transformative, healing, and life-affirming. Even when things are difficult, the thought of you gives me strength and hope. As I navigate this challenging time, I hold on to the belief that love has the power to heal and unite. My love for you is unwavering, and I hope you can feel its depth and sincerity. The road ahead may not be easy, but I am determined to walk it, no matter the obstacles, because you are worth every step. You are my light in the darkness, my anchor in the storm, and my reason to keep moving forward. No matter what happens, my love for you will remain a constant, an unshakable truth in an ever-changing world. In this moment of reflection, I find solace in the fact that love, though painful, is also the most beautiful gift we can experience. And with you, I have discovered a love that is profound, transformative, and eternal. For that, I am eternally grateful. The kind of woman you are sometimes feels utterly unreal to me. It's as though you exist on a plane above what I've ever encountered, a blend of wisdom and authenticity that leaves me in awe. Your presence alone has taught me so much, and your character, so genuine, so unshakably real, constantly reminds me how no one could ever compare to you. You've shown me what it means to be truly exceptional, and in doing so, you've redefined the standards by which I measure connection, strength, and beauty. Even during the times when we were not in direct communication, the universe seemed to conspire to keep you close to me in spirit. It guided me, gently yet insistently, unveiling truths about our bond and showing me what I needed to know about the profound connection we share. It felt as if every little sign, every fleeting thought of you, carried a deeper meaning, as though the universe was working overtime to remind me that our paths are intertwined for reasons that transcend ordinary understanding. There is a fire within you that burns so brightly, a fiery energy that is impossible to ignore. This fire, paired with your unwavering confidence, creates a magnetism that draws me to you again and again. Your beauty is not just physical, though that is undeniable. It is an energy, presence that commands attention and admiration. I feel it in ways that are both subtle and overwhelming, as though you've embedded yourself into the very fabric of my being. It's not just the way you look, it's the way you carry yourself, with an elegance and poise that exudes strength while still being approachable and warm. I feel your energy even when we are apart. There's something intangible but undeniably powerful about the way you hold space in my mind and heart. You embody a feminine energy that is both nurturing and irresistible. It's an essence that cannot be described in mere words, but must be felt to be understood. You are a rare combination of strength and tenderness, of fierce independence and unwavering care. This duality, this ability to be both strong and soft, resilient and kind, is what makes you so extraordinary. It's what sets you apart and makes your presence so deeply comforting and inspiring. When I think about the moments we've shared, I am struck by how profoundly you have impacted my life. Even now, as I reflect on everything about you, I am reminded of the strength you showed during one of the darkest periods of my life. You stood by me when I needed support the most, and your unwavering presence gave me the courage to face challenges I might have otherwise found insurmountable. You didn't just stand by me, you became a beacon of hope, a source of strength that I could draw upon when I felt like giving up. That's something I will never forget. It's a gift that I treasure deeply and a testament to the kind of person you are. Someone who gives selflessly and loves unconditionally. I have never told you this before, but it's something I've carried with me for a long time, The things you shared with me during that tough phase of my life have stayed with me and continue to guide me even today. Your words, your insights, and your unwavering belief in me became a foundation upon which I could rebuild myself. You may not even realize the extent to which you've shaped my journey, but I want you to know that your influence has been profound. You've taught me to see the world differently, to approach life with a sense of purpose and a belief in the possibility of growth and transformation. You have a way of making me feel seen, valued, and cared for in ways that are rare and precious. It's not just what you say or do, it's who you are. You have a nurturing spirit that makes me feel safe and supported, yet you are also someone who inspires me to strive for more, to be better, and to reach for heights I might not have dared to aim for on my own. You've shown me what it means to be truly cared for, not just in the superficial sense, but in a way that goes deep, touching the very core of who I am. As I write this, I'm overwhelmed by a sense of gratitude for you. You've given me so much without asking for anything in return, and for that, I am endlessly thankful. You are a rare gem in a world that often feels ordinary, a light that shines brightly even in the darkest of times. The kind of woman you are, authentic, wise, strong, and nurturing, is something I will always cherish and admire. You've shown me what it means to truly connect, to truly love, and to truly live, and for that, I am forever changed.